is. All right, so I started the recording and I'm going to share. So welcome everyone to the call. We wanted to congratulate Dr. Ron Janer for becoming a crystal manager literally in 7 days.
I know, fantastic.
So congratulations to you, sir.
Well, thank you.
And we want to talk about what the heck that means. Okay?
Yeah,
So,
what does that mean?
right, so a crystal manager means that you hit a position like manager in a short amount of time, so they give you an extra bonus for that, okay? So I'm gonna show you, here is the tutorial on how that works, and you can get that off of isagenixbusiness.com, okay? But what I'm gonna do is just basically show you what we did with Dr. Ron. So last Thursday, we signed him up as a customer, as everyone comes into Isagenix as a customer. He ordered a 30-day system on auto ship. He made a commitment to reach his goals for a minimum of 3 months on that system. And then after his account was set up, he went back in and he advanced himself to an associate, and that gave him his website and the ability to start his business. Step 1. Step 2 is you share you plus 2. And that's what this is. You, Dr. Ron, shared it with 2 people. So we're just going to use the name Bob. Bob went on his left side and bought a value pack, which is the weight program, $600 system, because he wanted to build a business. So he said, it's going to cost you $600 to build a business. You get everything you need and 30 days for yourself of food. He said, wow. We did the same thing with Sue on his right side. So because he sold the value pack system, he received a rebate or a bonus from the company, which is $150 for selling that system. Now, because Bob and Sue came in the same week, right, they doubled that $150 per person to $300. So Dr. Ron made $600 by selling those 2 packs. And these 2 people started businesses for $600 each. And that comes with a free membership. Okay? So now it's you plus 2. You're the green, Ron. And then your 2, Bob and Sue, are the blue and the red. Okay? So what happens is you advanced to a consultant, Dr. Ron. So because you advanced to consultant, you get $50. But if you do that in the first 2 weeks when you come into the company, they give you an extra $50. So there's a more 100, you're the green. So then Bob's wife, right? Bob came in with his wife and she bought the Complete Essentials with Isagenesis, which cost about $175. And Bob's friend also did the same thing. And that is where you see the Bob plus 2. Okay? And then Sue did the exact same thing in this case, and she brought in, and so Bob and Sue both became consultants within the first 2 weeks, so they both earned $100 each. Okay? Now, because Ron's people earned consultantship, Ron earns an extra $100 from each of them. And because he did manager, you get 2 months to do that. He did that in 7 days. He was given an extra $250 bonus for being a crystal. So he received $1,250 is being set up in his account, his ISA wallet, to be given to him to be paid out within the next 2 weeks. Most of it will be paid out in the next 5 days. It's just because it's a new wallet. It takes a little bit to set it up. So Dr. Ron earned $1,250, Bob earned $100, and Sue earned $100. And then if you like the way that works, we can give you that sheet. Some people like to look at colors, or you can go to isagenixbusiness.com and go into where it says leadership ranking, and it shows you how to become a consultant, a manager, like Dr. Habasky last week became a crystal director, and the ultimate goal is to become a crystal executive. Okay, so that is the system. That is the business. That's all you have to know, and that's all you have to teach. It almost sounds hard because people try to make this simple business hard. There's got to be more. There isn't. There isn't. It's you plus 2, them plus 2. But I think the piece is having people know that it's a numbers game. You have to talk. You have to explain to people. You have to say the right things. And we, as a group, as we organize and have meetings, and it's not who we know right today, it's who we're going to meet. I just met Dr. Ron last Thursday, and now I feel like I've known him my entire life. Right? We talk 5 times a day. I've known Dr. Hrabowski 4 months, and I can't remember life without him. I've met Ellen. I've known Ellen Duff 4 months. She's like a sister to me. I just met Ellen Height, and in the flesh on Friday, and I don't want to live without her. Why? Because I love her. I think she's a beautiful human being. So when you get like-minded people on the same path and with Isagenix compensation plan, this thing just grows exponentially. So I want to leave it there. I like to leave these calls until we really get into the meat of what we're doing. Dr. Ron, I'm going to put you on the spot because next week I really want you to do the call for us exactly about how do we talk to people and not make it medical. Ellen, that was such a great lead-in asking that question tonight before we did the recording. So get your friends, send this recording out, but next week we're going to take a professional coach and talk about how we coach people. We do not counsel them and we do not provide therapy.
Nope.
All righty?
Got it.
All right. Everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.